Have you ever wondered why some people, even in their 80s or 90s, still remain sharp-minded, walk steadily, and carry a clear spirit as if time hasn't touched them at all? Meanwhile, others of the same age struggle with illness, chronic pain, fading memory, and constant fatigue. We often assume it's because of good genes or simply luck, but the truth might not be so simple. There's one surprisingly simple factor that often goes unnoticed: proper daily hygiene. And it's not just about bathing or brushing your teeth. It's about intentionally caring for the parts of your body that most of us neglect. These seemingly small, hidden areas, if not cleaned properly, can become silent origins of serious health problems such as chronic inflammation, infections, immune disorders, and even complications like cardiovascular issues, diabetes, or memory decline. As time passes, our immune system weakens, and our ability to recover slows down. The little things we once overlooked in our hygiene habits during youth might not have had consequences then, but in middle age and later years, every detail starts to make a noticeable difference. That's why many health experts believe that healthy aging doesn't just come from medicine or diet, but from the daily habits of caring for your own body. What's remarkable is, it doesn't require a big budget, no expensive cosmetics or luxurious treatments. All it takes is just a few extra minutes each day to care for 5 often overlooked areas, and that alone can be a major turning point. What are those body parts? They include the tongue, feet, underarms, nose, and belly button. 5 areas that may seem small and rarely get mentioned, but they play an incredibly important role in maintaining cleanliness, supporting the immune system, and protecting your overall health. When cleaned properly, they not only help prevent infections, improve circulation, and reduce inflammation, but also help you feel lighter, more refreshed, and more energized each day. On the flip side, if neglected over time, these parts can accumulate bacteria, fungi, sweat, and dead skin cells, creating the perfect conditions for infections to thrive, weakening the immune system, and causing a chain of unexpected health problems. The good news is, taking care of these areas doesn't require anything complex. No need to spend hours in the bathroom. Just a few correct and consistent steps, done daily, can lead to significant, long-lasting benefits. So if you're in your middle or older age, or even if you simply want to enter old age in a strong and proactive way, start with the smallest things. Re-examine how you're caring for your body. Ask yourself, are there areas I've been forgetting? And commit to giving your body just a little more attention every single day. Aging doesn't have to mean decline. Sometimes, just changing a few small hygiene habits can help you extend your life, improve your health, and enjoy life more fully and freely.
1. The tongue, an invisible yet powerful filter inside your mouth. When we think about oral hygiene, most people immediately picture brushing, rinsing, or flossing. Rarely does anyone pay attention to the tongue. Yet the tongue is one of the most active parts inside our mouths. It helps us eat, speak, and taste, but it's often forgotten in our daily care routine. And that, according to medical experts, is one of the silent causes behind a wide range of serious health issues, especially in middle-aged and older adults. Did you know? At any given moment, your tongue can host over 700 types of bacteria. Some of these are harmless, even necessary for maintaining a healthy oral ecosystem. But many are harmful, causing bad breath, damaging your gums, forming plaque, and contributing to diseases like periodontitis, diabetes, heart conditions, and even respiratory infections. In older adults, the risk is even higher. Over time, the immune system weakens, saliva production decreases, and both tissue regeneration and inflammatory response slow down, giving bacteria in the mouth more space to thrive than ever before. Not cleaning your tongue properly is like cleaning your house but skipping the corners where dust accumulates and mold quietly grows. Consequences of ignoring the tongue. If you've ever dealt with persistent bad breath despite regular brushing, diminished sense of taste, frequent gum bleeding, or recurrent colds, sore throats, or unexplained fatigue, then the culprit could very well be your tongue. The bacteria coating the surface of the tongue don't stay in the mouth. They can enter the bloodstream through small inflammations in the gums, a common issue in older adults, and travel throughout the body. Research shows that poor tongue hygiene is associated with increased risk of heart disease, stroke, and diabetes complications. Furthermore, bacteria from the tongue can also cause respiratory infections, especially in those who breathe through their mouth while sleeping. Why brushing isn't enough? You may brush 2 or 3 times a day, floss regularly, and still suffer from bad breath. Why? Because most bacteria accumulate on the upper surface of the tongue, a landscape full of tiny grooves and crevices, ideal for microbial buildup. Toothbrushes don't reach these areas effectively. Think of your tongue as a sponge. If not properly cleaned, it retains plaque, bacteria, and dead cells. And after a night's sleep, this bacterial load increases. That's why cleaning your tongue properly is essential, not just for oral hygiene, but for protecting your overall health. A simple and effective way to clean the tongue. The good news is, cleaning your tongue doesn't take much time or money. It only requires adding one small step to your morning and evening brushing routine, and the benefits can be surprisingly powerful. What you'll need: invest in a tongue scraper, a small, inexpensive tool available at any pharmacy. It's far more effective than a toothbrush for removing bacteria from the tongue. How to do it: after brushing, place the scraper gently at the back of your tongue, as close to your throat as is comfortable without triggering a gag reflex. Gently pull it forward toward the tip of your tongue. Repeat 3 to 4 times. Don't apply too much pressure. Think of it like cleaning a delicate glass surface, thorough but gentle. Rinse your mouth with clean water or an antibacterial mouthwash. Best times to clean: morning, right after waking up, to remove bacteria and residue that built up overnight. Night, before bed, gently, to avoid irritating your throat before sleep. The surprising benefits of tongue cleaning: fresher breath all day. Fresh breath doesn't just boost your confidence, it signals a healthy mouth. Most chronic bad breath cases are caused by bacteria on the tongue, not the teeth. Sharper taste. Many older adults blame age for dulled taste, but within a few weeks of regular tongue cleaning, many rediscover the rich flavors of coffee, the sweetness of fresh fruit, or the simple pleasure of a hot bowl of rice. Stronger immune system. Reducing harmful bacteria in the mouth lightens the burden on your immune system. For seniors, this is especially valuable when every bit of immune support matters. Deeper sleep. It might sound odd, but a clean tongue can help you breathe better at night, especially if you snore or suffer from dry mouth. A clean mouth aids efficient breathing and better sleep quality. Real-life testimonials. Linda, 67. I struggled with bad breath and low self-esteem for years. After trying daily tongue scraping, my breath noticeably improved in just 2 weeks. I'm no longer embarrassed to speak closely to anyone. Theodore, 71, retired teacher. I never thought my long-standing problem could be solved so simply. My doctor had suggested many things, but just by cleaning my tongue every day, I noticed a clear difference in just a few days. Your tongue is not just for speech or eating. It's an essential part of your immune system, digestion, and overall well-being. By cleaning your tongue daily, a task that takes less than 3 minutes, you're not just removing bacteria, you're reviving your senses, restoring confidence, and rebuilding your health from the inside out. Just one small change, one big impact. Don't wait until a problem shows up to start caring for your tongue. Begin today, and in just a few weeks, you'll be thanking yourself. 2. Feet, the silent foundation of your overall health. We often take care of our hair, skin, hands, and face, the visible parts that leave an impression on others.
But there's one part of the body that works tirelessly every single day, yet often gets completely overlooked: our feet. Your 2 feet carry the entire weight of your body every time you stand, move, walk, climb stairs, or simply stand in the kitchen preparing a meal. And did you know each foot contains 26 bones, 33 joints, and over 100 muscles, ligaments, and tendons, meaning a quarter of all the bones in your entire body are in your feet? They're not just tools for movement, they're the foundation that supports your spine, knees, posture, and balance. Yet most of us only give our feet a quick rinse in the shower, dry them hastily, and tuck them into socks or shoes all day long. Over time, this neglect leads to hidden health consequences, ones we may not even recognize at first. The hidden dangers of neglecting your feet. When you're young, having healthy feet feels natural. But once you cross age 50, especially after 60, the body begins to change. Blood circulation slows, skin dries out, and nerve reflexes weaken. These changes make your feet more prone to injury, slower to heal, and an ideal place for bacteria, fungus, and infection to grow. If you have diabetes or high blood sugar, wear closed shoes all day, experience numbness, tingling, or loss of sensation in your feet, struggle with cracked heels or peeling skin, feel unstable or off balance while walking, then it's time to pay serious attention to your foot health. These symptoms are more than just skin or muscle issues. They can be early warnings of diabetes complications, nerve inflammation, or poor peripheral circulation. When feet aren't cleaned properly, it can lead to skin infections, athlete's foot, or fungal buildup, slow healing sores, especially for diabetics, loss of sensation in the feet, falls due to poor balance, and chronic pain when walking. And more alarmingly, even small issues like a cracked heel or discoloration between the toes, if left unnoticed, can become serious infections requiring tissue removal or even amputation. Why foot care becomes more important with age. Over time, the sensory nerves in the feet can deteriorate, meaning you may no longer feel pain, heat, cold, or cuts as clearly. This is dangerous. Many seniors develop cuts, infections, or bleeding on their feet without knowing it, only realizing it once the condition has worsened. Additionally, feet often reflect internal illnesses early on. Heart failure may cause swelling. Diabetes may lead to numbness. Vascular disorders can cause blue or cold toes. Arthritis may manifest as foot pain. That's why daily foot care and inspection is not just about hygiene, it's a powerful way to catch early signs of deeper health issues. How to properly care for your feet every day. You don't need complicated tools or routines. Just 5 to 10 minutes a day can completely transform the way your feet support you. Wash your feet thoroughly with mild soap. Use warm, not hot water, and a gentle soap to clean the soles, tops, and especially between the toes, where sweat and fungus tend to collect. Use a soft washcloth or sponge to gently scrub. Don't underestimate the spaces between toes. They're like hidden corners where bacteria loves to hide. Dry your feet carefully. After washing, use a clean, soft towel to dry every part of the foot, top, bottom, and between the toes. Don't rub too hard. Gentle patting is enough. Never put on socks or shoes while your feet are still damp. Moisture is the perfect environment for fungal growth. Moisturize the right way. Apply a moisturizing lotion to the soles and tops of your feet to prevent dryness, especially in winter. Never apply lotion between the toes, as excess moisture there can cause fungal infections. Inspect your feet daily. Look for signs like discoloration, blisters, cracks, cuts, or unusual sensations like tingling, burning, or numbness. If you find small wounds, clean and dry the area and keep it open to air. If it doesn't improve within 1 to 2 days, see a doctor. Keep your feet dry and breathable. Go barefoot at home when possible. Avoid wearing tight or closed shoes for more than 6 to 8 hours a day. Wear clean cotton socks and change them daily. The clear benefits of proper foot care: prevents infections, significantly lowers the risk of fungal growth, skin inflammation, and ulcers. Improves balance. Healthy feet help stabilize your posture and prevent falls, especially in older adults. Reduces chronic pain. Heel, sole, or calf pain from walking can be greatly eased with daily care. Boosts mobility. Strong feet help you walk more freely, leading to better heart health, lung function, and improved mood. Enhances confidence and comfort. Clean, soft, odor-free feet help you feel better about yourself every day. Don't wait until your feet hurt, swell, or develop sores to start caring for them. Your feet are your silent companions for life. Treat them with gratitude and care. Just 5 to 10 minutes a day, consistently and correctly, can make all the difference. Strong feet, steady body, lasting health. Start with the smallest actions, because it's often the smallest habits that create the biggest changes over time.
3. Underarms, a small area with a big role in immunity and detoxification. When you think about the areas of the body that need careful attention to stay healthy, the underarms probably aren't the first to come to mind. But here's a truth most people don't know. The small patch of skin beneath your arms is actually one of the body's key detox centers and immune support zones. And when this area is neglected, treated the wrong way, or suffocated by heavy cosmetics, silent problems begin to emerge, from irritation and swollen lymph nodes to a gradually weakened immune system. This isn't just about sweat or body odor. It's a reminder that sometimes your entire body's health can depend on the smallest places. Why are underarms connected to immunity and detox? The underarms aren't just high sweat zones, they're also densely packed with lymph nodes, which act as checkpoints of the immune system. These nodes function like filters, capturing, analyzing, and destroying pathogens like bacteria, viruses, and toxins that enter from the outside world. Whenever the body needs to eliminate waste or fight an infection, the lymph nodes are the first responders. And many of these critical nodes are located in the underarms, neck, and groin, places that are often ignored or cleaned half-heartedly. What happens when your underarms are suffocated? Many people, eager to eliminate odor quickly, use deodorants or sprays daily, sometimes 2 to 3 times a day. But did you know, most deodorants contain aluminum, fragrance, alcohol, and preservatives that can build up inside your pores? When combined with sweat and dead skin cells, these ingredients form thick residue that blocks hair follicles and suffocate the skin. This buildup reduces lymphatic flow, causes sweat gland inflammation, triggers irritation or rashes, and weakens local immune defenses. In severe cases, this long-term buildup may lead to subcutaneous abscesses, infections that cause pain, fever, and require medical attention. Warning signs you're caring for your underarms incorrectly. Persistent itching, rashes, or redness under the arms, especially after using deodorant. Body odor that lingers even with daily deodorant use. A feeling of tightness or mild pain under the arms, or palpable small lumps. Skin discoloration or dark patches that persist, signs of chronic inflammation. If you recognize any of these signs, it's time to rethink how you care for this important part of your body. The right way to care. Let your underarms breathe and function smoothly. Step 1. Clean your underarms daily with mild, fragrance-free soap. Avoid heavily fragranced soaps, harsh foaming agents, or alcohol. These dry and irritate the skin.
Use a soft washcloth and gently wipe in multiple directions. Circular motions, then up-down, then side to side, like polishing delicate crystal. This removes dead skin and residue without damaging your skin. Step 2. Rinse thoroughly and dry gently. After rinsing off soap, use a designated towel just for your underarms, ideally a soft cotton towel. Don't rub aggressively. Instead, pat gently to dry. This prevents micro tears in the skin, which are entry points for bacteria. Step 3. Wait before applying deodorant. Wait at least 10 to 15 minutes after drying before applying deodorant. This gives your skin time to stabilize and your pores to close, reducing irritation and making the product more effective. If possible, go deodorant-free for 1 to 2 days a week, allowing the underarms to breathe and detox naturally.
Choose natural or DIY deodorant options. Switch to aluminum-free deodorants, or choose natural alternatives made with mineral salts, baking soda, tea tree oil, coconut oil, etc. Try a homemade deodorant blend. Diluted lemon juice, plus apple cider vinegar, plus a few drops of peppermint oil. Antibacterial and gently fragrant. The benefits of proper underarm care. 1. Reduced irritation and rash. Your sensitive underarm skin becomes smoother, healthier, and free from persistent itching or discomfort. 2. Less body odor without harsh chemicals. Once bacteria no longer have clogged pores to hide in, body odor naturally fades, no chemicals required. 3. Improved immune function. With healthy lymphatic flow and consistent detoxification, you'll feel lighter and more energized overall. 4. Lower risk of infections and swollen lymph nodes. Caring for your underarms isn't just about hygiene, it's a proactive step to prevent deep skin infections and internal inflammation. Olivia's story, proof that small habits can be powerful. Olivia, 65, a retired teacher, thought her underarm itchiness was just a part of aging. She had tried dozens of deodorants, from cheap brands to expensive ones, but the rashes never fully went away. After speaking with a lymphatic health expert, she switched to unscented soap, began wiping gently with a soft cloth, and skipped deodorant twice a week. Within just 3 weeks, the redness disappeared. She explained, "I never imagined such a small habit could make me feel lighter. It's like I can literally breathe better every day." Conclusion: a small area, a big change. Your underarms are not just where you sweat. They are a crucial crossroads of your immune system and detoxification pathways. A place where a few small actions can influence your entire body's health. Give your underarms the care they deserve, because when you clean and support that area, you're also clearing a vital part of your body's self-defense system. Let your underarms breathe, and let your immune system grow stronger. Sometimes, the biggest differences come from the smallest habits and from the skin you've been forgetting.
4. The nose, the silent filter guiding your breath, sleep, and vital energy. You can go without food for a few days. You can go without water for dozens of hours. But you can't go without breathing for more than a few minutes. Breath is life, and it all begins with a seemingly small organ, the nose. Each day, we inhale and exhale around 20,000 times. In every one of those breaths, the nose does far more than simply draw air into the lungs. It filters dust and bacteria, regulates temperature, moisturizes the air, and ensures your respiratory system and entire body work in harmony. Yet most of us only notice our noses when we catch a cold, feel congested, or suffer allergies. Otherwise, the nose works silently until it becomes overwhelmed. When your nose stops feeling normal, signs you may overlook. If you regularly experience the following, your nasal passages may be suffering from hidden blockages. Frequent nasal congestion, especially in the morning or at night. Snoring, waking up multiple times or feeling suffocated during sleep. Morning fatigue, brain fog, or lack of mental clarity. Frequent colds, sinus infections, or seasonal allergies. These issues are often blamed on age, stress, or weather, but sometimes the cause is simpler. Your nose is no longer clean, clear, and healthy. Why the nose is a vital air filtration system. Imagine, if the lungs are the engine, the nose is the air intake filter. Every inhale brings in fine dust, pollen, viruses, and bacteria, all of which must pass through your nasal hairs, mucous membranes, and inner linings. Here, your nose performs tasks that even expensive air purifiers cannot match. It filters harmful particles, warms the air to match body temperature, moisturizes the air to protect your lungs from dryness, detects dangerous odors like smoke or gas leaks. If the nose becomes congested, bacteria accumulates and the mucus layer thickens. This filtration process is disrupted. The lungs work harder, the immune system is strained, and oxygen delivery to the brain drops significantly. Hidden impacts of poor nasal hygiene. Disturbed sleep. Nasal congestion forces you to breathe through your mouth, drying your throat, disrupting sleep, and lowering sleep quality. Oxygen-deprived brain. Insufficient oxygen leads to brain fog, poor memory, and slower cognition, especially in older adults. Higher risk of sinus infections and colds. Blocked nasal passages create ideal conditions for bacteria to thrive. Increased allergic reactions. When pollen or dust isn't cleared out, the immune system overreacts, triggering sneezing and runny noses. Proper nasal hygiene, a small habit, a big shift. Caring for your nose isn't complicated. Just a consistent routine, done correctly, can bring noticeable results in just a few days. Step 1. Rinse your nose with saline twice daily, morning and night. Use saline sprays sold at pharmacies or mix your own 0.9% warm saltwater solution. For a deeper cleanse, use a neti pot, a small teapot-like device that lets the solution flow from one nostril to the other, flushing out mucus and dust. Best times in the morning after waking up and at night before bed.
Step 2. Inhale steam to open nasal passages. Use a steam inhaler or simply breathe in steam from a bowl of hot water with a towel draped over your head. Add a few drops of eucalyptus, peppermint, or tea tree oil for antibacterial effects, nasal clarity, and deep relaxation. Step 3. Moisturize your nasal linings in dry climates. Apply a thin layer of coconut oil or vitamin E with a clean cotton swab to the nasal lining. This prevents dryness, cracking, and supports healthy tissue regeneration. Step 4. Blow your nose the right way. Blow gently one nostril at a time. Avoid blowing both forcefully. It can damage sinuses and push mucus deeper inside. Use soft tissues and wash your hands afterward to prevent spreading bacteria. Wide-ranging benefits of regular nasal care. 1. Clear, comfortable breathing. No more stuffiness, dry nasal passages, or daytime drowsiness. Each breath becomes lighter and easier. 2. Deeper, better sleep. Clear nasal passages lead to deeper sleep, less snoring, and fewer night awakenings. You wake up fully energized. 3. Sharper mental clarity. Many middle-aged adults complain of poor focus or memory loss.
After improving their breathing, they report feeling more alert with faster reflexes and sharper thinking. 4. Reduced allergies and weather sensitivities. Rinsing out pollen and dust daily helps prevent immune overreaction, reducing sneezing and runny nose symptoms. 5. Strengthened natural immunity. A clear nasal pathway allows your body to block out viruses and bacteria at the gateway, reducing sinus infections, colds, and sore throats. A real-life story. One small habit, one deep sleep. Mr. James, 69, was a retired construction worker who had inhaled fine dust for decades. After retiring, he suffered from chronic congestion, loud snoring, and restless sleep. His daughter introduced him to saline sprays and an essential oil diffuser. After 2 weeks of daily use, the results were profound. I no longer wake up at night, and in the morning, I feel refreshed like I did in my younger days. Being able to breathe clearly, it's a blessing I never appreciated before. When you breathe right, your whole body comes alive. The nose, small and unassuming, holds the key to your life energy. Proper breathing isn't just a physical need, it's a foundation for mental clarity, emotional balance, and overall health. Start today. Just a few minutes each morning and night to keep your living air filter clean, clear, and fully functional. You can't control your age, but you can control how you breathe. And breathing right begins with caring for your nose.
5. The navel, the smallest patch of skin that can reveal a lot about your health. Among the most commonly forgotten parts of the body, the navel often tops the list. It's small, hidden, and rarely causes noticeable discomfort, which is why we often don't think about it during our daily hygiene routine. But the navel, seemingly a harmless indent, can in fact collect sweat, sebum, dead skin cells, clothing fibers, and bacteria for days or even weeks if not cleaned properly. And you might be surprised to learn that persistent body odor, lower belly rashes, or even chronic infections may all stem from this tiny patch of skin. Why is the navel so often forgotten? Hard to see. For older adults, declining vision and flexibility make inspecting or cleaning the navel something easily skipped. No clear signals. Unlike a toothache or sore foot, the navel rarely hurts unless there's an acute infection. The "it's unnecessary" mindset. Many assume the belly button serves no purpose after birth, so they dismiss its care as unimportant. But in truth, the navel has the structure of a small pouch, discreet, but ideal for harboring bacteria, fungi, and debris. Especially for people with deep or inward navels or post-surgical scars nearby, the risk of infection is significantly higher without regular cleansing. What can happen if you neglect your navel? Unexplained body odor. That musty smell under your lower belly can disappear in just a few days with proper navel care. Rashes around the belly. Built-up debris combined with sweat and friction from waistbands can irritate the surrounding skin. Navel infections, omphalitis. Though more common in infants, adults, especially those with diabetes or weakened immune systems, can develop infections shown by redness, discharge, pain, or unusual odor. Yeast overgrowth. The warm, dark environment inside the navel becomes a haven for fungi, if not dried thoroughly after bathing. Who needs to pay special attention to navel hygiene? Seniors with loose belly skin, folds, or sagging. Anyone with abdominal surgery scars, for instance, appendix, hernia. Individuals with deep or sunken navels. Those who sweat heavily or live in hot and humid climates. People with navel piercings, even if fully healed. How to clean your navel properly. Simple but essential. Step 1. Soften the area with warm water. Use a soft cotton pad or cloth soaked in warm water and gently place it in the navel for 1 to 2 minutes to loosen debris. Step 2. Clean using a cotton swab and mild soap. Dip a clean cotton swab into fragrance-free, alcohol-free mild soap and gently swirl inside the navel. Do not insert deeply or scrub harshly. The skin inside is delicate and easily irritated. Continue cleaning until the swab shows no more residue. Step 3. Rinse thoroughly with warm water. Use another clean cotton swab dipped in warm water to wipe away soap residue. Ensure no soap remains, as it may cause irritation. Step 4. Dry completely. Use a soft towel or dry cotton swab to absorb all moisture inside. Never leave the area damp. Moisture encourages fungal growth. Step 5. Keep it dry, fresh, and observe changes. For sensitive skin or deep navels, dab a little coconut oil, vitamin E oil, or diluted apple cider vinegar for gentle antimicrobial care. If you notice unusual odor, discharge, itching, or redness, consult a doctor, especially if you have diabetes or a piercing. The unexpected benefits of proper navel care. 1. Eliminate mysterious body odors. That musty smell from your lower belly can disappear in just a few days with proper navel care. 2. Feel clean and confident. Cleanliness isn't just skin deep, it's a state of mind. Knowing you haven't overlooked any part of your body brings a sense of completeness in self-care. 3. Prevent infections and fungal issues. For those with weaker immune systems, keeping the navel clean and dry becomes a first line of defense against infections. 4. Improve the skin around your belly. The skin surrounding the navel becomes smoother, more even-toned, and less prone to discoloration or flakiness. A real-life story. One small change, one clear result. Jane was 78 and was always puzzled by a musty smell under her blouse, even though she showered daily. Her granddaughter, a nurse, taught her how to clean her navel every day. Soon, Jane noticed, "The smell is gone. The skin around my navel feels smoother. Honestly, I feel cleaner than when I take a bath. I never realized such a small spot could make such a big difference." If you have a navel piercing, add this extra step. Even when healed, a piercing hole can trap dirt, sweat, and bacteria. If possible, remove jewelry daily, clean with saline solution, and dry thoroughly. If you notice redness, discharge, or itching, stop wearing jewelry and seek medical advice. A tiny dimple that deserves daily attention. Caring for your body isn't just about the face, hands, or teeth. It's a full-body journey, from head to toe, including the most hidden areas. The navel, though small, is where your biological history, once your connection to your mother, meets your daily responsibility, hygiene, and self-care. Just 2 minutes a day, but done right, can make you feel fresher, cleaner, and more in control of your health. Don't ignore your navel. Even the smallest part of your body deserves love and attention.
Final lesson. Great health begins with small things. When it comes to protecting our health, we often think of eating well, exercising regularly, or getting routine checkups. And without a doubt, those are all essential. But there's one often overlooked factor that can quietly make a big difference: the small hygiene habits we practice each day. Just a few minutes each morning, gently cleaning your tongue. A few minutes each evening, thoroughly washing and drying your feet. A little mindfulness during each shower, caring for your underarms, keeping your nose clear, and cleaning your navel. These seemingly simple actions, often done unconsciously, are in fact the foundation for whole-body health, especially for those in middle age and older. Why is that? Because our body is a deeply interconnected system. Every part, no matter how small, contributes to the overall flow of energy, immunity, and renewal. When one area is neglected, like a damp belly button, a bacteria-covered tongue, or moisture trapped between your toes, that system starts to leak. It may not be noticeable at first, but over time it slowly erodes well-being, weakens immunity, disrupts sleep, affects mood, and diminishes mobility. On the other hand, when we give attention to these often ignored parts, the body begins to respond. Your breath becomes fresher. Your steps feel more stable. Your underarms itch less. Your nose breathes easier. The skin around your belly is clean and free of strange odors. But more importantly, you feel present in your body again, caring for it, nurturing it, little by little. For older adults, this matters even more. As time slows the body's natural responses, it's the small habits that become the strongest tools for maintaining energy, clarity, and joy in daily life. Hygiene. It's not just about being clean. It's a form of listening. It's a way to say thank you to the body that's carried you for so many years. And it's also how you tell yourself, I am still taking care of me, with the respect and gentleness I deserve. So start today, with small steps, but consistent ones. Because sometimes it's the smallest things that bring about the biggest changes for the rest of your life.